Hi there, welcome to Bella's Vistas. Don't forget to like and subscribe, right Bella?
Bella and I are taking a little walk. We're sizing up the situation. We're going to look for a camera position. It's important to really get to look around. Don't shoot from the first position you see. Try and appreciate the location.
It's sure a beautiful day after the past 2 days we spent in rain and dampness and mud. Well, that was the only rain we really saw for the whole trip. We're about 2 hours out of Taos right now. Taos, New Mexico. We'll be there in, well, like I said, a couple hours. Driving through another little community. We're getting close to Taos now. I'm looking forward to it. This is pretty nice. The last time I was through here, there was snow all over. This is gonna be great. Oh, I can't wait.
This is an amazing place. There's lots of different buildings all around the church. There's some statues here. It's the St. Francis of Assisi church. There's a flying buttress on the back of the church. It just amazes me, after looking at the rocks in Monument Valley and some of the other valleys, the Cliff Dwellers Valley, and I look at the mountains and I see the buttresses on some of the structures there. In Zion Park, I actually saw stone structures that resembled a church with the arched doorway and the columns on the side. This Adobe church reminds me very much of the Sphinx in Egypt. Now, I don't know how these influences could have come into architecture. I don't know how that would be possible. Again, here I am walking around, just sizing up the location. I spent about 3 days here, so I was looking at this church from every possible angle. Bella and I walked around it a bunch of times. I walked around by myself. I actually made breakfast there one morning. Here I am setting up my tripod. I think I've got a good camera angle figured out here. I'm using the 7 to 14 millimeter SHQ lens on the Olympus E5. Now that's equivalent to a 14 to 28 millimeter. It's a super wide lens and it's incredibly sharp. It's totally rectilinear. I found a good angle to shoot from here. I'm using live view and manual focus so I can look through the camera, pick my focus point, and then shoot a 3-burst exposure for HDR, or to use however we see fit. Here I moved around. I'm getting some different angles on the statues, trying to pull out different things that I see in the building. I was very happy with my time at the church here. This is one of my favorite shots. This was the first sunset there. It was incredible. Nice blue sky and we had a lot of sun.
It's early morning and we're headed to the St. Francis Church. I guess he doesn't consider that a left turn.
We made some of the photographs in black and white and some in the original color. I look for different angles, different perspective, different ways to pull out different features. Here you see some of the buttresses again on the church. Now we're making a little bit of breakfast here. Well, we're in the church parking lot. It's early morning. There's nobody here. I just barbecued up a couple of ham and cheese on a bun. Keep us going.
Wow, there's some interesting places here. This is the ranch we've been looking for. Hacienda de los Martinez. These are some of the photographs that I managed to make. The building was closed, but there were some artifacts outside and I got some nice exposures. I love these ladders that they use. Really amazing.
Look at the adobe structure. It's just wonderful.
Pretty wild sky over Taos. We're looking for the Rio Grande Gorge Bridge.
There's the bridge over the Rio Grande. It's hard to believe that water eroded these huge canyons. Some of the adobe buildings around the church. Now, if you like any of these photographs and you think something might look good on your wall for your office or at home, they're all available. We make a lot of prints. We make 30 by 40 canvas prints. What a beautiful day we had at this church. 2 sunsets, 2 totally different sunsets, 2 early morning and 2 afternoons. I had a wonderful time at the church. We made a lot of photographs over 3 days. We had a couple sunrises, a couple sunsets, some afternoon light. Bella and I had a whole bunch of walks there. And when I started up the barbecue, some of the local dogs came over to see what was going on.
Hi, welcome to Bella's Vistas. Thanks for visiting. Don't forget to like and subscribe.